Betsy Sundholm stands at the intersection of passion and profession, a beacon for aspiring pool players in her Upper Peninsula hometown and beyond. Recently, she returned to the Upper Peninsula to the American Legion in Little Lake to share her journey, insights, and the love she has for the sport that has defined her life. Born in Iron Mountain and raised in Arnold, Betsy reflected on her early days where the Knotty Pine Bar became her playground.
And I remember playing a lot when I was a tween and through my teenage years, but my earliest memory of pool is actually in Felch at Sahlberg's. I remember that was my earliest memory. I think I was probably 5 or 6 of my first time I ever, had the courage to get up and play with mostly older men.
And Betsy's formative experiences at the local bar laid the groundwork for her competitive spirit.
I learned a lot at Knotty Pine just by competing with people that were older than me. Or I guess that's really where I got my interest.
But it wasn't until her time at the University of Michigan that she truly honed her craft, managing the billiards room and playing on larger tables that challenged her skills.
It's really where the cream sort of starts to rise to the top when you play on the bigger tables.
Her passion for the sport is palpable as she speaks about the camaraderie she shares with fellow players, particularly women in the Professional Pool Players Association.
Even the best in the world are still learning. There's still something that you can get better at on the table. And people, I've had the pleasure of playing with women, and men too, but mostly with women on the Women's Pro Tour from all over the world.
As Betsy travels the circuit, she has witnessed the evolution of pool as an international sport.
The U.S. used to dominate pool because it was much more popular here. But in the last 30 to 40 years, European and Asian countries have really emerged as the best in the sport.
While the competitive atmosphere can be serious, Betsy emphasizes the importance of enjoying the game.
It is very professional. I'm smiling now because I'm having a good time, but when it comes time for the match, it's game face on. You have to be able to focus on not the people that are around you, but it's you against the table.
Yet she also acknowledges that the joy comes from connecting with other players, especially those at similar skill levels.
So it's those kind of connections, I think, even a little bit more than playing against the top players.
And Betsy's determination is evident. For those curious about the sport, she actually encourages a deeper understanding of the rules.
I think the biggest thing would be to educate yourselves about the rules. And play by them, because it really is, they're created and they're written for fairness, and you're going to find that you're not going to feel like you got the short end of the stick if everybody plays by the same rules.
Betsy says it's about pool, but it's also about people. And to connect better with that competition as she prepares to hit the tables once again, Betsy leaves us with an important message. The more you play by the rules, the more you can enjoy the game.
I would encourage people to seek out the best and use that as inspiration to play by the rules, to play as professionals no matter what arena you're in, and just enjoy the nuances of the sport.
Betsy is ranked 63rd in the Women's Professional Billiards Association. That's a world ranking. And her goal for 2025 is to break into the top 50. Again, for her, it's also about the people and the connections she makes along her journey and the relentless pursuit of excellence in the game she loves. For My UP News, I'm Andrew Lawrencer.